So I always pride myself in being able to speak to non-technical people about technology, and able to put it into terms and words that they can understand. Apparently, I missed the mark a little bit yesterday, and for that I apologize. I'm trying to explain the ticker situation in Facebook, and some people aren't quite understanding exactly what I was talking about. So I'm going to dig right into the ticker again, and hopefully with the visual screen sharing, you can see exactly what I'm talking about, in the sense that the privacy settings actually have not changed, and it's really, everything is based on what your friend's privacy level is. So let's go ahead and dig right in. Now, yesterday I was saying that in this ticker you will only see things based on your friend's privacy. So here's what I'll explain to you about that. If I click on this person is my friend, okay? This person, Molly, is not one of my friends. But if I hover over here, I can see that Molly's post has been shared with the public. So when Danielle posts on here, it is also going to be public. This has not changed. If before I would just go to Molly's page and look at her wall, I can see this post because it has been shared with the public, and I can see my friend's comment on here. I have always been able to see my friend's comment on here. I was just never notified before that my friend had made a comment on this person's wall. So let's try that again. If I look over here at somebody else, let's see here. Again, Angie has liked this photo. If I look at this photo has been shared with the public. It's just like if I went to this person's page, looked at their wall, and looked at their photo, and I can see that my friend had liked this. This is no different than it was last week. I was always able to go to people's pages, and if my friend had commented on it, or, you know, I'm not friends with this person, but I can see their comment because he has made this post public. I'm hoping I'm making sense. So, if I were to write a status update and only share it with my friends, if you were to comment on my status update, it wouldn't show up here unless somebody else was friends with me. So, like, say I comment on here, and you are also friends with Therese. Like, so Danielle and Therese and I, we are all friends. So if I were to write this status update and Therese were to comment on it, Danielle's ticker will say that Therese commented on my status. If a friend of Danielle's, a friend of Danielle's would not see that Danielle posted on that status update because I have not made that status update available to the public. If I had, then friends of Danielle's would also be able to see the post that I made and the post that Danielle made to that. So I'm going to, this status update that has been going around, this is not really going to help anything. All it's going to do is make sure that, like, so if I were to do this for you, then I would never see your comments and likes. Really, if I'm going to do this for you, I probably didn't really care about your comments and likes anyway. So while it's not going to show up any longer on my ticker, it will still show up on anybody else's ticker that did not do this for you. So like, really, if you're trying to hide from specific people, this isn't going to help because those specific people probably will not do this. The best way to do, if you want nobody to ever see your comments, if you see a comment like this and you see that they have shared it with the public, then don't comment on the status because it has been shared with the public and everybody in the world will be able to see your comment on their status. If it's only shared with friends, only friends of this person will be able to see your comment on that status. If it's only shared with you, then only you would be able to see the comments on that status. Really, it is up to the person making the status update whether or not your comments will be shown to the rest of the world. So if you want your comments to be hidden, don't comment on somebody that has a status update that is public, because otherwise your friends will see in their ticker that you have commented on this particular person's status update. I hope I've clarified that a little bit. Again, like I said, nothing has changed on the privacy level, because I was always able to go to, so if I go here, I'm not friends with this person, but if I go to their wall, you know, I can see things that, like, so I'm not friends with this person or this person, but I can see things because they have left this status update public. If I come back, you know, so if I was always able to see this person, and I mean, you should remember, you know, when you're commenting on somebody else's status update, and there's other comments on here from people that you don't know, then that's what you're seeing right now. You were always able to see these comments from people that you don't know because you're friends with this person. I hope that's a little more clear. Please, I'm trying to make it as simple as I can, and I'm hoping I'm not missing the mark again. So hopefully that gave you a little bit better understanding as to what exactly is going on with the ticker. Again, Facebook is a free service, and people can choose to make their status updates public if they're not as private as you are. So if you're going to comment on somebody's public status, just remember that that comment will be available to the public. So, you know, just go ahead and check whenever your friend posts a status update whether or not you want to comment on that status update based on whether it's shared with their friends or with just their, you know, or if it's shared with the public. Anything you type online, even if you have your privacy settings completely locked down, is going to be available for the rest of your life. You know, the police can get a warrant for your Facebook profile, and, you know, it's never completely private. It's a free service. It's Facebook's data, really. It's not your data. So just be aware of that when you're posting in Facebook. And the other thing, so I want to clarify a little bit about my tutorial yesterday. The tutorial just helps it so that your updates and the comments on your statuses stay within your friends. You know, so that way when one of your friends posts a comment on your status, only your friends will see that comment in their ticker. So I was just helping you set your settings, but it's not going to help your friends' settings when they're going to post comments on public statuses, because that's the nature of a public status. So hopefully I've clarified things a little bit. Please let me know in the comments again that if you are still a little bit confused. Thanks.